In journalism, it's called a beat. So maybe you're a sports writer, but if you write specifically about hockey, that's your beat. And for years, my beat was always Nintendo. Point is, I covered that system inside and out. I've never even heard of this game. It's called Saint, and it was donated by a viewer, Justin from Maryland. And when I was told we were sent a Wii game that we hadn't reviewed, I was kind of surprised. And then I saw its release date, and my surprise turned into shock. I mean, it's not like Saint came out in 2011 or something, like after the platform completely lost steam. No, this thing was released in 2009, when the Wii was still at the top of its game. So I looked into it, and I found that there's almost no coverage of this game. No reviews, no features. This is a Wii game that no one noticed. And in 2009? How's that even possible? I had so many questions about Saint. It took 5 minutes of playing it to get the answers. Saint hit the Wii again in 2009. Same year such heavy hitters as New Super Mario Bros. And Mad World and Silent Hill. The Wii was still the dominant platform, but it's important to remember that even when the Wii was thriving, it was marred by its own profitability. Publishers decided it was easier to throw something cheap on the Wii because even modest sales would make them money. So they did that, and those games quietly arrived on store shelves, never making so much as a ripple on the lake of video game awareness. They were games we weren't supposed to know anything about. The glory days of third-party Wii development. Ninja Bread Man, Anubis 2, Blood Beach, Saint. Nonetheless, this one's based on the classic Chinese tale, Journey to the West. You might know it as the Tale of the Monkey King. Plenty of games have used that folklore before, but I can't remember one quite this bad. Saint is awful on a stunning level. A shooter that would have been a step back for shooters in 1986, let alone 2009. Now, I realize I haven't talked specifically about the gameplay, but that's because, listen, I'm not sure I need to. I mean, it's so hollow, you think you're doing something wrong. Press the button to shoot, press the other one to use the power-up you get once in a while. That's literally all there is to Saint. It doesn't even feel finished. There's no hook, no evolution, just nothing. The game doesn't do any better with presentation either. It's 2D, which is great, but these sprites and animations would have been considered bad on the Super NES. I mean, I seriously can't believe this was a retail Wii release. The quality is just... I mean, again, lots of third parties cut corners on Wii. Saint rigs improvised explosive devices on the corners and blows them to kingdom fucking come. You know, it only took a few levels to figure out the mystery of Saint. That being, there is no mystery. The Wii was one of the most successful consoles in history, yet its reputation was so often scarred by games like this. To play Saint is to relive all the frustrations Nintendo fans had with publishers during the Wii era. And I gotta tell you, some memories are better left buried.